What is up, guys? We are doing another Resident Evil Collection update video. The first one, the quality I did not like. So this one, we're going to do it again. And I'm not going to take all these games down. You're just going to see them like this. And I'll just take some of these things down here. Like my hat. The figurines. The Funko Pops, which are very expensive now. I got my Funko Pops. All of these here. 20, well, that was a gift, but that was about $20 at the time, or actually 12, 10, 10, 13, but I think this is like 50 or something now. That's like 20, 30, and this is like 30, and this is like 50 or something like that, something crazy. So anyway, let's get into this. Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition. Opened this recently to play the DLCs. We got Resident Evil 4 still sealed because I don't play the any more console. Like, I play console version, but I don't play like the controller versions. I play Wii version. That's the only version of 4 I play now. But we got that just in case we want to play it on PlayStation 4 at some point, or a console at some like a better version at some point. Because if I do play it on console, I do prefer to just go play the PlayStation 2 version because I have most of my stuff on there. But yeah, we got Resident Evil Origins, which is pretty much Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 remake. We got Resident Evil Revelations. This is not opened, still sealed. Bought this for raid mode. I basically had 2 of these. I have one of these. I have this on my PlayStation download, and then the disc version. We got Resident Evil 6. In this case, it's kind of beat up because I've been playing this game a lot. Despite how bad the story is, the game is actually a ton of fun. We have Resident Evil 7 base. Played it a lot until I got the gold edition, so now we mess with the gold edition a lot, which when you install these two, when you install this one, I thought that this would just put DLC onto this one, but these 2 games are completely different applications. So if you have this and you buy this, you have to uninstall this one if you need the space. Uninstall this. You might as well just uninstall this one and just install this one. They're 2 different applications, like I said. Yeah, Resident Evil Revelations 2. Pretty good game, pretty buggy game, budget game. You can feel the budget. You can feel how like cheap this game is, because budget is just really like it depends. Like, this game has a really low budget. That's what I meant to say. The game has a really low budget. You can feel it, but they really tried. It's a really good game, even though like the Alex Wesker reveal was kind of underwhelming. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake, or Resident Evil 3 remake. This game I'll probably never really play ever again. Very disappointed with it, but it's still a really fun game. But just don't have any other reason to play it since everything's pretty much done. And it doesn't really have a lot of replay value in my opinion. But it's a fun game to play every once in a while. Or it's really fun to watch people play it. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Tremendously fun game. This game has a lot of replay value compared to Resident Evil 3 Remake, because this one stayed mostly respectful. It stayed as respectful as possible, as it possibly could to the original one. But the zapping system not being in there really did hurt the overlapping story elements in that game. Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition for PS3. Resident Evil 5 PS4. We got Resident Evil Outbreak File 1. Resident Evil 4, which I've been playing. Been playing a little bit of it. These are all complete with manual. I'm gonna open all of these. These are complete. This one is complete as well. Complete. I think the only one here that's not complete is, let's see. We got Code Veronica, PS2. This one doesn't feel complete. Yep, Code Veronica is not complete. We don't have the manual for Code Veronica, but it doesn't matter. This game is worthless for PS2. Only for PS2 it's worthless. This game on PS2 is like $10. Resident Evil Dead Aim. I've come to really, really like this game. You can see I've been playing this game a lot. This game is currently in my PlayStation. I really like Dead Aim. Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. Complete. Got Resident Evil 5, Xbox 360. complete. Funny thing about this game, I've broken this game a lot. Like about 5 or so times. This one I've almost broke too. It survived the case being smashed into the ground a whole bunch of times. You can see it's cracked right there, but the game still works. You can see I had to change the case because I slammed this into the ground a whole bunch of times and it got damaged right there. So I had to change the case. Absolutely destroyed the case, the original case. Resident Evil Revelations for Xbox 360. I think I got this game 100% on Xbox 360. Oh no, I needed all the handprints. I needed to do all the fingerprint scanning or whatever, and then it would have been 100%. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. This game I do have it 100% on Xbox. I think. No. I actually need one more achievement in this game, which I can't be bothered to go for, which is find all of the collectibles or whatever as Spectre. It's easy to do it as Spectre, and then you got to get like S ranks or something on Professional or whatever. It's easy to do that with Spectre. Then we got GameCube. These are all complete aside from Code Veronica. But you got Nemesis, which I need to get some GameCube replacement cases because most of these are really like dirty. So we got Nemesis. I don't play any of my GameCube ports anymore because I have Dreamcast. And we don't need to play Zero on GameCube or Remake on GameCube because we have the HD versions. But we have Zero. No manual. This game is worthless, by the way. I might buy another copy of Zero for the manual. And the same thing I might buy Resident Evil Essentials so I can get Code Veronica. And I want Code Veronica with the manual, and also want the Essentials box. Like the box looks really cool. Got Resident Evil 2 complete. GameCube, really expensive. It's really expensive. Resident Evil 4, bare bones ass game. GameCube, complete. The game is really boring on GameCube. It doesn't have a lot of the cool content that the PlayStation 2 version has. You have Code Veronica with or without manual. This game on GameCube is really expensive, but no manual. Maybe I'll find a manual someday at like a eBay auction or something. You got Resident Evil Remake, complete. But my GameCube games, I don't touch them. I do not touch them. Don't touch them at all. Don't touch them at all. And you got 3 as well. So we got everything. You got the Wii games. Resident Evil 4. This is in my opinion, this is the best version of Resident Evil 4. This is the absolute definitive version of Resident Evil 4, in my opinion. I have a lot of fun with it. Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, still sealed. Don't ever plan on playing that game because I do have it downloadable for PS3. And I did play it and I did not enjoy it because it's too shaky. Resident Evil Zero Archives. That was loud. The case, or the game cover, the paint over it looks fucking awesome. That is Resident Evil 4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's Resident Evil 4 mixed with like Resident Evil 2 and stuff like that. That looks freaking cool. The disc for the Wii games. Or for the rail shooters. Or, I mean, the archives. Sheesh. You got Resident Evil... The Umbrella Chronicles. This one I do like a lot. It's really fucking hard. I've been playing it recently. It's really hard. But I like this one a lot more than Dark Side Chronicles. Because Dark Side Chronicles is too shaky. I don't know why they did that. Resident Evil Remake Archives. Complete. And fun fact, you can actually play these with a special remote. It shows you right there. You can actually use a remote to play these games. You don't have to use the Wii controlled nunchuck controller. Alright, so the PlayStation 1 games. Ark Thompson, or Resident Evil Survivor. Pretty fun game. I like that game too. It's been memed on a lot, but I think it's pretty fun. Resident Evil Director's Cut. I bought this for the memes. The music is bad. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. You're going to see a lot of these, by the way. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Hold up. hard to get in. The reason I'm not opening these is you already know they're complete. If you can, like the manual, the front cover is the manual, and then the back is the back cover, so everything's in there. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Resident Evil 2, really good story, but I think Resident Evil 2 that anything Resident Evil 2 that isn't GameCube or isn't Dreamcast or PC is boring. I don't really like Resident Evil 2 on anything else other than Dreamcast and PC. Resident Evil Revelations. This is complete, I think. All right, Resident Evil Revelations. Used to play this at work before the virus hit. Resident Evil Deadly Silence. This is my favorite version of Resident Evil 1. This one has co-op and other fun stuff. This game, and better looking models and stuff too. This game is really good. Even though it's Resident Evil 1. It's Resident Evil 1 enhanced. The original Resident Evil 1 just better. Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D. Still play this. I think the only thing I need for this game is Rebecca. I need the Rebecca outfit, I think. You can see it's not in here. This I still play. Resident Evil Deadly Silence and Revelations. Those are games I played at work, which I don't really work right now. So, Resident Evil 3 Dreamcast. Really fun game. Dreamcast Resident Evils aren't the best. Resident Evil 2 Dreamcast. Now, like I said, I don't like any version of this game that isn't Dreamcast or PC because Nightmare Mode. Nightmare Mode, Rookie Mode is really freaking good. Or not Rookie Mode. Nightmare Mode and Expert Mode are really fun. Because the problem I have with this game on anything but Dreamcast and PC is that the game is too chill, the game is too easy, the game is just too laid back. So Nightmare Mode really fixes that. Resident Evil Code Veronica, Dreamcast. Bare bones compared to X, but it's a fun game to dive into, just show people. Resident Evil 2 for N64. This one is in the sleeve. Keep it safe. And this game is a ton of fun on N64. Too bad it looks like crap. But props to Angel Studios for compressing this game and managing to fit it onto this. But the only thing I like about this game is randomizer. The randomizer mode. It feels like RE3, but it still doesn't have the difficulty. So again, like the randomizer mode is cool, but it doesn't really have the cool stuff, like the cool difficulties that are in the PC and Dreamcast version. All right, now we got Resident Evil Long Box, which I'm gonna buy another one of these because mine's is it's like really worn out. At some point, I'm gonna buy another one. See, some of the teeth are missing there. But this one I did play every once in a while. That's probably why it's so worn out, because I went back and forth through it a lot. And we got the books by S.D. Perry. I have 2 Umbrella Conspiracies. And the reason I have 2 is because I bought one on eBay by itself, because I was going to collect them all, like buy them one by one. And then I think like a week later after I bought the one Umbrella Conspiracy, somebody was selling all of the books together for like $20. I was like, holy shit. Let's go. So I bought all of these books for $20. So that's really cheap. Because usually these are like $10, $12 each or something like that. So that was a really good deal. And I was the first one on it, obviously. We got Resident Evil. We got the movies now and the books and the still books. We got Resident Evil Vendetta. Stupid movie, but very entertaining movie. Resident Evil Vendetta in my opinion, is the most entertaining out of the movies, the CGI movies, but it's also the stupidest one. We got Resident Evil Nemesis, or Resident Evil 3 Remake Steelbook, still sealed. That's going to be worth a lot of money when I decide to get rid of it. Resident Evil 2 Steelbook. All right, one thing though. This is holographic, this one shines and stuff when you move it around. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's holographs on this. But the RE2 Steelbook does not have that. It doesn't shine like that. But it does look really cool. And we got the Milia Jovovich Blu-ray, complete Blu-ray collection before the final chapter. Then we got the final chapter, which I've watched about 3 times. Like, this is one of those movies, to me, it's so bad it's good. Like, I just like movies like that. It's so bad it's good. And we got the DVDs here. We have Resident Evil Degeneration, which is not in here because I broke it. But instead we have the PC version of Resident Evil 5, which this is the Windows version, Windows Live version. If I put this into my PC, it boots up the Steam version. Because they ended up giving me a free Steam version after the Windows Live thing went down or whatever. And we got the DVDs. We got Resident Evil Degeneration. I forgot to say how this broke. I was watching Degeneration in my car. We hit a bump and the DVD spindle scratched the freaking disc or whatever. Or the eye scratched the disc, like completely destroyed it. I was unable to recover it. And we got Resident Evil Damnation. I really like this movie a lot. This is probably my favorite one out of the CG movies. Degeneration is really boring. Vendetta is stupid but also entertaining. But Damnation has to be my favorite one. Because it's more grounded and it's still entertaining. We got the novels here. This is a prequel to RE6. So this explains everything leading up to Resident Evil 6. So if you don't read these, there's gonna be some things you're gonna be confused about. So these are very good. Carla's in here. And the Lepotistas and all of that stuff is explained in here, or it shows you what the heck happened leading up to RE6. As well as Damnation. Damnation and these books all lead up to Resident Evil 6. So they put a lot of work into like prequel stuff for Resident Evil 6, which is like a first, I think. Like besides like outside of games, this is like the books and then Damnation is like the first time they've ever done anything like that as far as I know. And we got for a Switch a Resident Evil Revelations collection, which is really cool. But I hate how this is at the top. And Japan doesn't have that at the top. And over here we got the Resident Evil 2 poster. I like this. I want to get one of Resident Evil 3, but a little bit bigger. And then Code Veronica, because I love those games. And we got down here all of my consoles that I use for streaming and all that other fun stuff. But that's it. That's my Resident Evil collection or libraries. I'm not an active collector. I just get what I actually want to play. Only reason I have like more than one copy of 3 for PlayStation 1 is because I thought the different copies did different things. So that was like a mistake on my part. And we have the director's cut of Resident Evil, the OG Resident Evil, and we have director's cut because those are different. Those games like director's cut has different music. The greatest hits director's cut has different music. So I wanted that to experience that. Director's cut is director's cut. It has extra stuff. And then we have the bare bones game, which is the original 1996 in long box. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.